Well, Courtney, back to winning ways, 8 goals, not the clean sheet, but how did you assess that?
Yeah, if we needed a reaction after the last 2, that was evident. You know, I just think we a lot more free flowing tonight. But again, that's a team that sort of allows you to be that. And when teams allow us to be able to play the way we want to play, it's a dangerous one. And we've been pretty ruthless there. You know, I think we were. Listen, they've had one shot and it's gone in. It's a corner set piece, which we're frustrated about. But yeah, we were a fantastic second half. Moved the ball really well on the tough, bobbly pitch. And listen, once we got the game won, it was about getting as many goals as we can, because goal difference could be key, and you know, these things are massively important. So it's brought the goal difference down, gives us confidence going into a massively important game on Saturday, which is you know, which must win again, and must watch for everybody. So yeah, it's job done.
What was the message at half time? Because they pulled it back to 2-1 pretty much with the last kick or head of the first half. What was the message to the boys at the break?
Just keep doing what you were doing, because I thought we were brilliant. I thought we were absolutely fantastic. You know, they've scored the last kick of the first half. You know, I think we dominated the game without really being clinical. We had a lot of chances in their box, just weren't really ruthless enough. You know, when you put someone like Ryan Arkin on, you're always going to get the ruthlessness. He's such an unbelievable finisher. But we wanted to give Dom a chance. We felt we deserved it. He's been fantastic around the place. Such a great lad, and you know, works hard for the team and such a positive influence on everybody in there, and he's infectious to be around. You know, and I think he deserved his start. Did really well. Did what we asked of him. Put himself around. You know, sort of pinned people and held people up, and allowed us to get the footballers on the pitch with the game was won. So yeah, it's pleasing. It's again, it's just keep doing what we're doing and stick to what we're good at, and we're good at moving the ball. You know, we have to be better when teams don't allow us to do that. We still have to have that positive, you know, mindset ready to go and do it. But yeah, it was fantastic all-round performance really, other than the clean sheet. But you know, when you've scored 8 goals, you'll take that.
Ben Vallance with his first goal for the club tonight as well, and it just rewards really for a good season.
Yeah, he was superb. You know, he's done the job at left back because Mikel's injured. You know, and he's superb. You know, that's sort of his natural position. You know, we brought him in as a centre half because we needed one. But I thought he was brilliant out there. You know, sort of energy, and he didn't want to go up for the corner, and I sort of ushered him in there for the last one there. He sort of had his hands on his hips. He'd worked that hard, but shoved him in there, and he's got himself a goal. And yeah, massively pleased with Val. He's a quiet lad, but goes about his business in the right way. And again, such another great lad to have around. And yeah, really pleased for him. He's been faultless really since he's been at the club. He's been such a breath of fresh air and a fantastic signing. So yeah, pleased for him.
Could we just get a quick update on the injury situation, where people are at? Mikel Hurst here tonight. How close is he?
I think he's tried to do a little bit tonight, and he's still feeling it. So again, we said sort of Saturday for him to be back, for it looks too soon for him. So sort of Hucknall maybe we're looking at him for that. Everybody else really just cautious really. Like, you know, with Tom Wheel, sort of 2 games in a week at the minute is probably unrealistic for him. The same as Drew. Drew's just coming back. We lost a lot of him in that game at Radford. You know, we threw him in and it was tough. So yeah, just rested a couple really. Back to leave 4 out the squad, which is tough. You know, Ben Newport's knocking on the door now. One that the fans haven't seen since pre-season. Such a fantastic kid and fit as a fiddle, and I think he'll have a big part to play coming in. So you know, he's another one that we can bring in and around it. It'll be like a new signing for us. But yeah, other than that really, it was just resting a few. We've got a big squad at the moment, so we've had to leave 4 out the squad. But listen, it's paid off, and hopefully the lads that have not been involved tonight can have a little bit more of a say on Saturday fresh.
Saturday, Kimberley top of the table, top versus second, and both sides going into it. Well, they're going into it in a good vein of form. We're coming into it off the back of a good win tonight. Tasty encounter. Yeah, we were hoping that it was going to be a bit more of a bigger one. It still is. Listen, it still is. It's our last chance saloon really. We've got to win that game. I think if we lose that one, it's you know, they've sort of got the title. So you know, we've got to push to try and win that game, and it's going to be a massively tough game. I think the last time they lost it was to us. So full credit to them. They've been on a fantastic run. You know, I think for us, we went on that run where you've sort of won 13 games on the bounce, and the first sort of game you lose, or the second game you lose, you know, you're sort of chasing it, and it shows how competitive it has been up there. And full credit to them. We've watched them a few times. Fantastic young side, got lots of energy, lots of desire, and that was the same at their place. You know, it was a sort of that game really sticks out for a lot of the fans this year as a shining moment. So hopefully we can do that again on Saturday, and make it a little bit tasty going into the last 4 or 5 games. Then you know the pressure's fully on them then, and you know, we'll see what everyone's made of.